Today's video is all about time efficiency when it comes to mining or gathering. So, in this game, if you go to the blacksmith, you can open the shop here, and you can just buy copper bars and iron bars. And what I'm trying to figure out today is, if I go mine for 30 minutes and only focus on getting iron, is it worth my time to do so, or should I just rely on the passive incomes of my housing plot to simply just buy it with gold? And you may be saying, but when you go mine iron, you do actually get a lot of benefits. You level up your mining, which gives you more renown and other things. It also increases your character level, and you get gold ores and stone, and so there's no reason not to mine because it puts you out in the world. You can find flow-infused trees and so on and so forth. And my answer to that is, yeah, absolutely, but why not do both? But to me, I just want to see how efficient or inefficient is mining actually, because remember, Palia is still a beta, and it's part of my job as a beta tester to see if this needs adjusting. So there's two outcomes to this video. One is that buying iron bars is so efficient than over mining that there's no reason to mine, in which case the developers need to increase the price of the iron bar in the shop, or they need to increase the iron yield from mining. That's the first result. Well, I guess that's both results. The second result, again, I kind of worded it stupid. But essentially, the devs either need to raise the price of iron bar, lower the price of iron bar, or raise the yield of iron from mining. So let's get started. So here's how this is going to work. Now, this is an iron node, and generally I try to mine around the flooded steps. I'll start and kind of circle around here, kind of hug the walls a bit, maybe eventually go down this way and just kind of curve around all these kind of like rocky, like circular structures. There's also plenty around here, just kind of circling around all of these. And then once I've done that a few times, I'll log out, log in for a new server, hopefully, and I'm going to do that for about 30 minutes. I've got a timer on the screen, and I have to remind myself to speed up the footage in editing, which does increase render time. But hey, that's fine, you know, that's my burden, not y'all's. And so let's begin. Alright, so this is me in post-editing talking, and yes, I am going to catch rare bugs that I find, chop rare trees, get Palia ore, and so on and so forth. But this was actually a pretty bad mining run, and partly the reason is that I'm playing during prime time, where there are lots more people on. I'm normally playing at like 4 a.m. in the morning, where everyone's asleep or, you know, having to get ready for work. And so there's a lot of people running around mining. I mean, entire groups of people just coordinating, you know, getting iron and Palia ore and stuff like that. And also, I went a little bit offbeat. I wanted to explore some other parts of the map I don't normally mine at, and it turns out they're still just as empty, because there was a patch not too long ago where they said they spread out the iron ores more, and I wanted to see if it was improved or not. So this run could have been a lot better, but I talk more about that towards the end of the video, that even if I did twice or even 3 times as good as I did in this run, I still don't think mining is where we need it to be. It's just not worth doing. And that is time, 30 minutes of mining. I feel like it wasn't the best run. There was a lot of other people running around also mining. That's usually not the case. I normally do play on the off hours. But let's teleport home. Or let's look at the inventory first. That way we can, you know, just to verify. And you got some Palium. I wasn't really going for Palium, but whatever, I'll take it. Not too bad. 30 minutes, we only gained like maybe half a level. That's also not that great. But let's see how we did, and I don't think this is the best run. It's really not. It's kind of a yikers run to me, but let's see. Let's sort it. How much stone did we get? That is pitiful on stone. I actually have a really good way to farm stone, but I'm afraid to release that video because I don't know if the devs would approve. And it has nothing to do with cheating. It's nothing like that. It's simply just having friends. Anyway, let's see, 167 iron ore. I think that's all we got. We got some Palium there too. That's, again, real bad run. We got some bugs though. I'm not going to not grab the rare bugs, alright guys? So, 167, let me do some math. 167 divided by 5 is 33 bars. 33 bars. If we multiply that by 170 gold, is that 160 or 170 gold? It's only 5,610 gold. So, with the flint here and with the stone, even the pallium, like, I don't think it's worth. It's just not worth mining iron. Like, if you need iron, you just go buy it. That's what I'm coming up with here. It just does not seem worth it at all. What am I making here? I'm making bricks. Very cool. All right, let's continue with the brick making. There we are. But yeah, so that was a 30-minute run. Again, it could have been better if I had a more optimized route. It could absolutely be better, but I had a lot of dry spells. So even here's my problem, right? Let's say I did twice as good. Let's say I did 200, let's say I did like over 400. Let's say I farmed 400 iron ore. How much would that be? 400 divided by 5 is 80 times 170 is it's only 13,600 gold. Like, and like, you're better off just hunting and selling everything, and then just buying the iron. Like, if you truly needed iron, you're better off just hunting and selling it and then buying the bars. And that doubles for copper, because copper is half as much, right? It's only like 60. And there's not nearly as many copper nodes, I don't believe, as they are iron nodes. So yeah, mining is in a bad spot right now in Palia. I don't think mining is really worth leveling. You don't really get, from my understanding, leveling up things doesn't really do much. This is a speculation, but I think leveling up cooking gives you a higher % chance to cook quality meals, and leveling up gardening has been confirmed to be a higher chance to give you quality produce when combined with quality seeds. After level 25, it's 100% every time. But other than that, is there really a point to level mining unless you just want the decorations from Hodari? Which one of them is an anvil that says that you can turn a metal into anything. Which is interesting to see if that actually functions, or if that's just a fun description or something. Anyway, that's my results. Is mining worth it? The answer is no. Hopefully you watched the video and didn't skip to the end, because that really hurts us YouTubers. Finally, because I put some effort into this, only 30 minutes. It's not like that fishing video that I made where I spent 12 hours of my life fishing. But with that said, is mining worth it? No. Just hunt and then sell and then buy the bars you need. Like, if you need iron bars, you're better off doing something else. Your passive farms will farm you iron faster than farming iron yourself. And that's kind of sad. But hey, buff mining. Tell the Palia devs, tell Singularity 6, we need a buff to mining. We want more ores. That, or raise the prices of the shop. I don't know what you want to do, but thank you so much for watching. I'm Soul Benji. Please leave a like. It really helps the video. If people forget to like the video, then no one gets to see it, because the algorithm's like, oh, no one cares. Also, leave a comment if you. This is an algorithm combo. If you like the video and you leave a comment, it's like a 4 times multiplier for the algorithm. And also, I have no social life, so when you leave a comment, it gives me something to read, I guess. It keeps me alive. It keeps me motivated to make more videos. And finally, also, if you would, there's a video on the right side of your screen. Oh, no, I forgot to ask for subscribe. You made it this far in the video, you might as well subscribe. Get some useful videos to save you time. You can always unsubscribe later, please. I'm so close to 100k. I'm like a few months away from hitting 100k. It's been a lifelong goal of mine. Finally, on the right side of your screen, right over there where the character's pointing, there's a video you need to click. Absolutely. The algorithm chose it just for you. If you don't watch it, your life will be worse off. Trust me, it's a good video. Google knows you better than you know yourself, and that's a fact. So click that video, and what'll happen is you're gonna find money on the ground. That's right, it's not a curse, it's a blessing. If you click that video on the right side, in the next couple days, there's gonna be some random just cash on the ground. I don't know how much, but it'll be on the ground for you to pick up in real life, and you'll be better off for it.